Hi everyone! In this video I'm going to cut, draw, and emboss the new CRICUT Smart Paper with the Maker 3. These new products and the Maker 3 will be available online June 10th and at retail locations later in June. You can find my links and discount info in the description under this video as well as in my Facebook groups. I do earn a small commission if you use my links, but it's at no extra cost to you, so thank you if you do use them. The commission helps me to continue doing giveaways. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I put together this simple card because I wanted to try a few different methods with the new Smart sticker paper from CRICUT. So the background of this card will be cut and scored from regular cardstock, but for all the other layers I'll be using the Smart paper. We're going to try writing on it with a CRICUT pen. And I also wanted to show you something about this light blue background layer. On the card, the one that I'm going to use, I've doubled up. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to cut twice. I wanted to cut right through the backing on the Smart paper because I'd like to try putting it on my Cuttlebug and embossing it. So all I did for that was take a rectangle, duplicate it. They're both the same size. Select both together, align and center, right click and attach, and this will cut twice, as I mentioned, to go right through the backing so I can try embossing this sticker paper. I'm going to detach it, take one away. I don't need to. I'm going to cut this extra layer so that if my embossing doesn't work, I'll still have a layer to put on the card. It'll still be attached to the full sheet of sticker paper, so if I don't use it, I'll just save it for another project. You can see that I have my Maker 3 selected, and we're going to click Make It. I'll choose for CRICUT Smart Materials without a mat and click Done. So you can see that my colors are all selected with Smart paper, white, red, yellow, and blue. And it tells me that I will need 13 by 8.75 inches to make this cut. I think it's really great that Design Space tells you how much paper you need to make your cut. But I wanted you to notice this last layer. Design Space saw the score line and automatically put this layer on a mat so that I could score my cardstock. I think that's absolutely fabulous. So let's click Continue. Design Space sees my Maker 3 and automatically connects. I'll click Browse All Materials, and Smart Paper Sticker Cardstock is the one I want. In fact, I'm going to add it to my favorites. Click Done, and we're ready to begin our cut. When we get to this fifth cut, I will need to change the material because I will be using regular cardstock for that one. So let's switch to my overhead camera and start cutting this card. And we're ready to start cutting our card. I'm going to use my Smart paper first. And as I mentioned in previous videos, we're going to line it up with this guide on the left-hand side and then under these two tracks. And that's how we feed it into the machine without a mat. The first color I'm going to be loading is white. I'm going to put it up against the guide and under the brackets, right up against the roller, and press go. The Maker 3 will automatically feed it into the machine, verify that I have enough material to cut my project, and then it will allow me to press go. It's super fast. I'll add a close-up to this video so you can see how fast it works. And now it's going to cut at lightning speed. Isn't that amazing? I'll unload. And because this paper is self-adhesive, I'm not going to remove it from the full piece until I'm ready to use it. I wouldn't want it getting stuck on my table or onto something else. I'll just set it aside for now, and I'll load my next color, which is red. Again, against the guide and under the tracks. And press load. Isn't that neat how it verifies if you have enough material? And we'll press go. These are just 2 tiny little cuts, so it'll be really fast. And done. Just set that aside. Now my yellow. Under the tracks, up against the roller. And press load. And go. Isn't that amazing? Done. Set that aside. And my last cut with the smart paper. We press go. You can see this piece that I mentioned I cut twice because I wanted to cut right through the backing so that I could try embossing it. And this one I left on the entire sheet in case I need it. If not, I will save it for another project. So our last cut is on the mat. I'm going to change my setting for materials to cardstock. And we'll load it on the mat again under the tracks. Press load. Design Space is asking me to load my scoring stylus. I'm not sure why it didn't ask me to load the wheel, but I'll ask about it. And we'll press go. And unload. Okay, so we can take our card off the mat. I used a brand new blue mat, so it's a little sticky. We'll take it off carefully. There we go. And we'll just set this aside. Fold it on the score line. And I'll just use my stylus to make sure it's well folded. There we go. Okay, so we're done with the machine. I'll click finished. And we'll just set it aside. Okay, the first thing I wanted to do is try embossing this smart paper. So I have my Cuttle Bud. I'll just put that here. Get this set up in a folder. We want to put it in straight, of course. And we'll give it a try. Let's see if it embosses nicely. Oh, I should turn this around. I'm right-handed. There we go. Just run it through. And we'll see how this did. Oh, it does emboss beautifully. It really takes the texture nicely. Pleased with that. So let's assemble this card. It's a very simple card. I didn't do anything elaborate on it, but I did want to try different things like the writing feature and embossing. And I wanted to show you how quickly it cuts. I think that's just amazing. So this is my inside layer. I'm just going to peel it. And notice no glue. We don't need any glue with smart paper. We're just going to line it up, hopefully straight. And done. No adhesive. This is going to be amazing to work with. I love it. Okay, so let's see about peeling this layer. Go. just try to line it up straight again. That looks good. Isn't that great? It's so quick and so easy to work with. I just love it. So next we're going to take our little yellow banner and just peel it off. And we'll add it to our card. Oh, I love this paper. It's so fun to work with. It's no fuss. And we have our little Happy Father's Day tag. Put this one on. Isn't that gorgeous? So amazing. And I just cut some little stars to place on it to be a little decorative. I wanted this to be a quick card for the video. You can make it much more elaborate, of course. The actual card is in Design Space in the Father's Day projects. And one more star. And we'll put this one here. And that's it. How quick was that? Just incredible. And I did that extra inside layer that says "You're the best" and Happy Father's Day. Isn't that terrific? I love that we can emboss it and we can write on it. We can draw with it to make stickers if we want to. Just fabulous. So I hope you're going to get this new CRICUT Smart Paper Adhesive Cardstock. It's such a joy to work with, and I'm sure you're going to love it. Thank you for watching.